So we have an entire section of the system devoted to nothing but communication. And there's a great reason for that. You think about, whether it's your marriage or your children or whatever, if you don't have good communication, nobody feels included. We talk about the 5 keys to thriving as people need to connect with each other and they need to connect with the organization. And yet there is so little communication in most organizations. So that's what this is designed to get past. We're creating a place where teammates can connect with each other and they can see the communications that are going on within an organization. And not just communications, okay? Stories, policies, procedures, meeting notes, all these things can be done and used within this module, and it makes all the difference in the world. It adds clarity and it adds connection, a tremendous amount of it. So let me get my big mug out of the way here, and then we'll just show you a little bit about how this works. Okay, so this is the communications, easy for me to say, communications tab, right? Every one of these is a drop down, and you'll see that there are a lot of communications under them. Meetings and a communication, they're all set up basically the same, but when you start using it to do your meetings and you know that other people will be able to see them. Now, of course, you can make a meeting private because we all know sometimes meetings have to be private, but the simple fact that other people are going to be able to see it will make your meeting notes better. And communications, they're all so similar. You basically have to tell people why they should care about this communication, why you're having the meeting, whatever it is, and there should be a clear reason. Take notes about what you talk about or what you want to discuss or what you want to communicate, and then in the end give them a summary. There's an old script for doing presentations, and it is tell people what you're going to tell them, and then tell them what you told them. It's basically the same thing. It's very simple, but it is also very effective. Now, if you look on here, I divided them into different types of communications, each having a drop down, and they all make fairly good sense. The stories is particularly useful because put in there, and you can make videos, put them out on your YouTube channel, put the link in there, and you can tell people you can tell them why the organization exists, and that's invaluable when you're bringing on new people. Have a series of videos, and not the fancy videos. Have people telling stories about what makes you who you are. Stories are amazing. Of course, announcements, and now on the right-hand side, there are recognitions. I call these team touches. People can reach out and they can recognize a teammate for something they did. Now they can also request help. These things are, patting people on the back is a big deal, and the ability to pat each other on the back is a big deal. This is all very, very useful to bring your organization together and make it a team, all right? Communication, and it's also incredibly useful taking the focus plan and making it part of your regular communications, and that people get to see you talk like this. And then think about this. How does it make a teammate feel when you give them access to see the notes from most of the meetings you have, if not all? Most organizations very seldom have a private meeting. They suddenly feel part of the organization. And teammates, if you're watching this, okay, if you have access to this and you don't read them over from time to time and look over to see what's interesting to you and check out some meeting notes, then you're segregating yourself off. You're not making an effort to be part of the organization. Make the effort. It's worth it. Thank you.